Dutch Zerg player, Jona. And of course, we are all cheering for the Dutch Zerg player, Jona, aren't we? Because I can be biased, right?
Can't really be as a caster, but it's alright. And yeah, Jonas is gonna be our Dutch guy spawning, and he actually cancelled his first drone. But let us introduce his French opponent, spawning at the left bottom side of this map. This is going to be GenjiTakiya. I hope I said that right.
I think it's.
And he is from Clan R Blood.
Yeah, apparently from R Blood. I didn't know that because he hasn't put it up on this bio on the Dutch Target League website. But the thing you said earlier was very significant, that Jona cancelled his first drone, and now he went for a spawning pool. Do you think that cancelling his first drone has any impact on the game?
Well, not a significant amount of impact on this game. I mean, Genji is either gonna be caught with his pants down, or he's gonna be decently prepared for this. And it looks so far that he is. He might actually. It's gonna come down to this: is he gonna place a gateway, or is he going to go for the Nexus first? If he goes for the Nexus first, it's gonna be very hard for him. If he goes for the gateway, he should be all right. I mean, Jona's not gonna. I feel like he does this on this map because he wants to surprise his opponent, maybe make him scared a little bit. It is a best of 3, so if he loses this, it's not the worst thing ever. It's gonna be a gateway, so he has to make a zealot, and then he should have the better end of it. I mean, right. Jona is going to know where he spawns.
This is, of course, even more surprising on this map, because it is a 4-player map. So you can make these Zerglings really quickly, but then you don't know where to go with them, because you haven't scouted your opponent yet, or at least you can't count on the fact that you did. So Jona now knows that his opponent is not at the top left, but he needs to send, of course, an Overlord down all the way south, and there's a possibility now that his Zerglings will be running to the wrong location, which, of course, seeing as how this build, the 6 pool, revolves around getting Zerglings into your opponent's base really quickly, getting them there later is, of course, a very bad thing. So, but Jona has actually gambled the right way, and he's running his Zerglings all the way towards GenjiTakiya's base.
Yep, as Frank would say, the Ultralisk is too slow early game to really get that scout off. But it looks like he's not gonna cancel that Zealot because he's gonna see the Zerglings, and he should have a Zealot in position. He's not canceling it, nope. And he's gonna be in a decent position. He just has to have an okay amount of micro. Ooh. He's gonna target the pylon, which is actually a good choice. I feel like he's going to pick off. He's gonna try to pick up the Zealot. I don't think he should do that.
No, he loses 2 Zerglings already. That's the 3rd one. Oh, the Zerglings are dropping in number really quickly. And actually the probe's taken out another one as well. Only 2 Zerglings left. I don't think this 6 pool has basically done anything.
Yep, a lot of people who study history and make fun of the French people running away, but this time it's gonna be the Dutch. Jona he can't really do much here from this position. It's 4 Zerglings against 2 Zealots. If he positions the Zealots correctly, it's already not going to do any damage. And with the Mothership Core out,
no damage.
I feel like Jona should have lost this game already.
Exactly. This is like major catch-up time for Jona now. Now that this has not only failed, but I mean, if it doesn't kill your opponent, that can still be alright, if at least it does a lot of damage. But now it hasn't done a lot of damage, or any damage, basically. Let's check at the units lost tab. What? Okay, so I thought it was zeros all the way, but there's a 6 there on the right side. So 6 Zerglings killed, and no units killed on the other side. So that's... Oh, actually, the Zealots were not positioned very well, but still, this has been a futile operation. These Zerglings can do nothing more, can do no useful things anymore.
No, but I mean, Genji already has a probe at the natural expansion of his opponent, so he knows there's no hatchery being laid down. He doesn't have any follow-up. He's way ahead. He doesn't have to attack. He doesn't have to do anything silly right now. And he can also use that probe to make a pylon, to start warping in units at the back of Jona's base. And right now it's 17 supply against 32. If Jona wins this game, then he's going to win the series, because he would just have to play amazing to do that. I don't see it happening, but I like the fact that he's sticking in the game, though. Gonna try to do something, but we have 3 gateways underway, and I feel like if that probe throws down a pylon, we should just see a little bit of aggression off of 4 gateways.
Yeah, 4 or 3, and the thing is, I think it's a good thing for GenjiTakiya to attack at this point, because if he doesn't, he kind of allows Jona to go balls to the wall economy and try to catch up. But by putting on a little bit of pressure, if only by with a couple of Zealots and maybe 2 or 3 gates warping in, he can force Zerglings, and Zerglings are not what Jona needs right now.
I love the way he played this. He's placing down the Nexus, just in case. But he placed the pylon in natural expansion, so he's gonna have units in that base. He's also watching with the mothership for the position of the Zerglings. He knows he's moving out, so he's gonna be in an excellent position right here. He has a sentry at the top of his ramp. He has a zealot there as well, so he can't go into the base. He's warping in more and more units. He's already expanding behind his Jona. It's still on one base. He has nothing in his base. This should be it, unless he really messes up at his main base. That's gonna be key here. But the zealot is still holding on. There's no force field being laid down, but there's a probe in the back as well. Force field comes down and
Poor zealot.
alright.
Stuck on the wrong side. Alright, so the sentry is now also left to its own devices. It has to throw down a force field as soon. There we go. It's now taking out the one Zergling, attacking it within the force field.
And the main base of Jona's getting taken out.
There we go. This has got to be GG.
Gotta be GG unless he has something.
No recall. Wow, that was really good.
And he doesn't actually have 300 minerals to rebuild. So there we go. GG from Jona, and that's game number 1, and it goes to the French.